Yeah, but the NBA is a political basketball group. Why would you want to join a political basketball group if there was another professional basketball group that what didn't allow politics and it's strictly focused on the basketball and you focus on sports. They didn't focus on nothing on football, lacrosse. That strictly cared about basketball and basketball only, and where these stupid social justice questions shouldn't be answered because by these fucking athletes who got by on fucking education that was given to them. 99% of all people in the NBA cannot fucking do their taxes, cannot read or write for shit because they haven't had to, their teachers didn't make them, and they're dumb as fuck. Change my mind. Change my mind.
You didn't realize they have to.
Okay, go ahead. Wait a minute, LeBron, he didn't even go to high school, so he's like me, he just got a high school diploma. He's rocking. But I'm rocking common sense. And I actually had a job in finance, and I was a loan officer until I retired. See, what I did was I moved to North Carolina in 2000 when they started bringing them Oxycontins in here, and I seen everybody getting addicted to them. So I said, oh, shit, I better get my old lady out of here before she, you know what I mean, she gets a whiff of this shit. So we pick up, we moved to North Carolina, right? I go to a Deco, that was the name of the temporary service, and they gave me a position was open at Conseco Finance for somebody to copy papers. And, you know what I mean? I'm straight out of fucking heels. I'm a redneck right out of West Virginia with an extreme amount of intelligence just waiting to be thrown upon you. So I go down there and I accept the job. I'm working. I'm a copy machine bandit. I used to have, before I got the job of copying fucking papers nonstop, I had a job of feeding a fucking chipper, a wood chipper for Jerry Hodge Tree Service. I threw limbs and trees through a wood chipper. So it was pretty much the same job, just a lot better benefits and pay. After a while, I seen, I was just, because I know like office politics. Before I got this job, I ran 2 or 3 telemarketing firms. And if you're going to move up the ladder or any type of management positions, you got to learn office politics because that's the key to success. All right. So, okay. Where am I at, Chaco? Am I in North Carolina? Yeah. We're in North Carolina. We're in Greensboro, North Carolina. And here I am standing at that copy machine, copying all day. I mean, I'm breaking a sweat. I mean, I'm sweating. I'm in a suit, tie. I look like $1 million. You know what I mean? Looks like I own the bank. I look like the fucking Conseco, the guy who owned the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But here I am, sweating balls, son, feeding that copy machine, man, making it eat, unfixing the jams. Where they hired me, they already had a girl doing this, right? Because they were taking their loans and they was making copies of them because they was preparing to sell them and invest the money of invest everybody's money that they took a loan out with into a fucking into invested. All right, we'll get later into that. You'll love that part. Sorry about the voice, but after that Cowboys game today, I can barely talk. Well, anyway, here I am. I'm just slinging papers, yo. I'm feeding that wood chipper, and I'm also at the same time while I'm doing that, I'm watching around to see who's paying attention to me, and I'm watching around to see who everybody's going to talk to, see who's the most popular among the loan officers, right? Because there was loan officers, and they had that girl. She was. They had that girl as a. What would they give me that first job as? Some kind of stupid administrative job. Then I went for an administrative job. Well, I'll get to that. I gotta keep in track, or you guys will never believe this shit. All right, I'm feeding that chipper. I'm watching these people walk around. I see this blonde-headed guy. His name's Keith Mason. I'll never forget him. He's top 5 most intelligent people that I've met, and I've lived in at least 10 different states. And I've met at least 1 million different people, and he's straight up in the top 5 of intelligence. And he knows office politics as well as I do. All right. I noticed that. I noticed that right off the bat, and he's the new guy. You know what I mean? But he got accepted on his company where I'm just a fucking tent service worker. I'm making peanuts, and he's over here making 100K a year. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I keep myself. Wow, okay, keep guy. He looks like he's very enthusiastic. He's easily approachable. He's an ex-pilot. He used to be a airplane pilot, but he retired from airplane pilot to take the job there that can see the process where I'm slinging these damn copies, making these copies so we can get this investment going, because we're going to sell every loan that we can. Like literally, we got to sell off every loan. No, not every loan. We kept the shitty ones, which bankrupt Conseco Finance, but we sold our A plus and our B plus loans, and I think it got beyond that. They got all of our good loans. Only the loans that we were left with was the delinquent ones with low credit scores, and they're already late on their payments. So here we are eating that. But I'm watching all this shit go on. No degree in finance. No degree in business, nothing. Never went to college. Everyone working inside this bank has either went to Duke, Wake Forest, or Chapel Hill, Tar Heels. But you know how, if you know anything about Greensboro, North Carolina, in the middle of Greensboro is literally right in the heart of Tobacco Road. I drove Tobacco Road every day to go to work. Yep, that was one of the awesome things I'll never forget, because the top 3 major basketball schools in the country was right there. And here I am, West Virginia, in Press, Virginia, and thank God that was when we was making a run, and that's when we had Coach Beeline, and we was fucking running and gunning. That Press was bitching.
Before the season canceled out, I think West Virginia was actually a good contender.
I'm not sure about that. Bob Huggins, he's a shitty recruiter. You know what I mean? Like, if a good coach has to be able to recruit in the collegiate level, they got to be able to go into the home of a parent, if they wanted to recruit you, like Bob Huggins would have to. If he really wanted you, he would come to the house. If he kind of wanted you, he'd send a scout. But you know, the major talent, they go to their houses, right? Right.
Hey, I like West Virginia, but I'm more of a Michigan fan. Michigan.
Boo! Iowa State all the way, Buckeyes, baby. Anyway, here I am feeding that fucking chip. We're watching the little game they're playing over there, because Mr. Keith Mason is brand new, and for some reason they was all by the water cooler hating on him because he was making more money than they were, and he had just been brought in to the bank. And they couldn't figure out why he was making so much more money. They were making $112K a year plus commission. He was making $157,000 a year plus commission, with his commission not being at 15 and 20%. He was getting 27% on his loan.
27% commission.
Yeah. We was ass raping these fools. Listen. So here we go. I'm feeding this machine, right? And every time Keith walks by, he's like, "Damn, man, you sweating, working up sweat there, ain't you?" And pat me on the back, and I'll be like, "Yes, sir. From the hills from West Virginia." I said, "This is all I know is to work and work hard." He said, "Well, I like your attitude." And within a week, that girl that was working with me, that sat there and bitched and whined and complained. Here's the thing about this office politics. If you're a person that is disgruntled, you will never ever climb the corporate ladder being disgruntled. If you're disgruntled, that means you're on the way out. All right, so I'm not, all right, old girl's fired, right? She bitches around, does something, they shit can her ass, right? And they was hollering, oh, we need both of you. We need, because they said she was complaining that she couldn't do these loans and do this job because it was too physical. It was too hard, and it was more work than she was willing to do. Well, guess what? That feeding that safe copy machine versus feeding that fucking wood chipper shooting fucking logs that big at my fucking head, dodging left and right, praying to God every morning that I'm making home was a lot better than fucking that. So I said, shit, I'm gonna hang in here. This girl done got fired because they don't even need her. I'm done because she just sat at her desk anyway. She didn't do shit. I did all of it. She might when I needed a part for her to teach me like on the Windows application that we were going through. Each loan that we all she was doing at the time was putting in the typing in the where's the trigger fingers up here. All she did was type in the number on it. Like we had all of our loans numbered and in a certain category from A, B, A loan, meaning that you had A plus credit, high credit score, never been late kind of deal, to a B who is a high credit score but had maybe been late on a couple of payments. You know, it varied. Well, anyway, they shit canned her sorry ass because she didn't want to do nothing but sit there on the fucking computer and enter those numbers while I fed the copy machine. They said when I came in there, they said that me and this chick was equal. They said her job is to copy, and your job is to copy. While one of you is at the copy machine, the other one is getting the other stuff ready to go in the copy machine. We don't want this copy machine to stop. They said if this copy machine is to stop, you are to stop, figure out how to fix it, and get back to making copies. And this girl's just grown, man. Because it was, I won't lie, it was just like feeding a wood chipper. It was hard. It was as hard or harder than fucking sitting and throwing it through a wood chipper for just like 4 or 5 hours a day or 3 or 4 hours a day. I'm sitting here doing the same damn thing at a copy machine for 8 hours straight in a suit and tie, sweating like a motherfucker. I mean, like, I'm like, damn, this is gonna pay off. If I keep working hard, I keep showing I'm doing the job. I said I might be able to get on this company full time. All right. So I buddy up to my boy Keith Mason. Me and him become best friends. It's shout out to Keith Mason. Sir, I don't know where you're at in this world, but I'm sure you're successful, and I thank you every day for the knowledge that you instilled in me while I moved to North Carolina. I don't know if he lied. Hell, he might be dead by now. That's back in 2000, back in 2000 something. Hopefully, Keith Mason, you're still alive and still making loans at a Bank of America or some shit because we know what happened to Conseco. Well, everybody's getting ready to know what happened to Conseco. I'm making these loans, right? I'm making copies, 3 copies, right? 1 copy for us, right? 1 copy for the client that we were going to sell to, and a backup copy in case that our other copy, our original, we kept the original, and we had the woman who was selling, and they was like that thick. I mean, I told them people I had worked in the construction business, and I all about feeding that chipper. I told them the whole story about that, about this being harder than that, because it was nonstop, 15-minute break, and I mean, I was giving it hell. And I was watching Keith Mason sit and work a room of intelligent people. Now, I mind you, these people are all got degrees, finance degrees in finance, business, social. They got master's degrees, bachelor's degrees. You know what I mean? These are extremely intelligent people that he's interacting with. Okay, so I watch, keep feeding my machine. Well, old girl quits, and they decide they're going to bring me on full time. I was so excited. I was so elated. I was like, wow, I'm actually going to be a banker. This is amazing. Amazing. Thank you, Keith. Because I buddied up to him and realized that he was the one moving up the corporate ladder. He was the one headed to the top. I seen it before anybody else did that he was going to be over the entire bank before too long. So I made friends with him. The rest of them hated on him because he made more money than me. That didn't bother me. I knew that he made more money than me because he knew a lot more hell about what we was doing than I did. So I was like, fine, hell, give me 112 grand a year in commission. Hey, I won't cry about it. He said, but look, Chad, I'm gonna pay off a deco because a deco there was a temp service. I had a contract with them that I would work for so long, and if I broke that contract, the company that took me on had to buy out my contract. And I think they ended up paying somewhere close to $500,000 for me, get me off of their was I threatened to quit, threatened to quit if they didn't hurry up and fulfill the promises. I had them in a bind because where I was making these loans so quickly, and I was tapped into hearing what was happening with these loans and knowing how important they was to be copied, that I had a little bit of power there. Okay, then out of nowhere, boom, that anthrax shit breaks out. You know, where the guy started mailing out anthrax to everybody in the world, everybody at financial institutions, everybody at in the media. I'll never forget it. Thank you, son. That was great in the middle of my story. Oh, by the way, seeing how we were so reminded, drink. This show is endorsed by Aloe Ray.
You can get super.
Okay. This this show is not endorsed by Aloe Ray. Oh, hold on, I might make this the thumbnail. I promoted this enough. Look, guys, if you want to make some money, jump on this. Get some stock in Aloe Ray water. Get you some stock in what was the other one? Anyway, that's a different stock tips. That's a whole different thing. Anyway, here I am. Okay, I'm making $100,000 a year. Poor mountaineer boy, bear, kept his family fed kind of deal. Here I am in North Carolina making over 100 grand a year, and I am big pimping. I mean, I'm like big pimping. I'm out buying the best cars. You know what I mean? I'm big pimping, making all kind of money. But that fucking, it was so depressing being in the city on the weekends when I had time off. Hell, I spent my whole entire paycheck by fucking going on vacation because I couldn't stay in that damn fucking concrete jungle. It was driving me crazy. I had to go camping every weekend. And you're gonna fuck around and hit me, then you're gonna fuck around and find out. All right, hold on. I'm getting to the good part, son. I'm getting to the good part. These dumbasses sit here for 18 minutes and listen to this before I even start the Swoll Sunday workout. I'm giving a little info into my background. So here I am working at Conseco Finance, Greensboro, North Carolina, the largest bank in the United States at the time, before they filed bankruptcy. But anyway, I'll get to that in a second. I follow Mr. Mason. I become his best friend. Me and him's tight, yo. I still keep Mason. If you said, hey, Chad, there's this guy right here. He's fucking with me and my family, and I like to see him disappear. Hit me up, man. Take care of this for me, please. I wouldn't even answer the phone call. I wouldn't even tell him yes or no. There'd be fucking somebody in a hole somewhere. Anyway, I digress. I'm watching Mr. Mason move up through the ranks, so I start moving up with him. I'm one of the top sellers and top performers because I'm the best bullshitter known to man. There is nobody out there that can out-talk me, no way, no how. The only person that can come close would be Mr. Donald Trump. And what I think he's doing now, he don't have debates. He don't have rallies. He has roasts, and they are entertaining. And that separates a fucking rally versus a roast. Roasts are they aren't calling them roasts. because they don't want the Democrats to know. I shouldn't even be saying. I'm just going to. Anyway, I'm working my way up. I'm making 100-some thousand a year, and every time that I close the loan on a, like say I send out like I send out an appraiser and I get an appraisal back. If I don't like how that appraisal turned out and it wasn't what I wanted it to be, I would keep calling different appraisals to get the price I wanted. That was kind of shady, but you know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do. It's ABC, all about closing, you know what I mean? That's why they went bankrupt too. Well, that and Mr. Trump, which I'm getting ready to get to. Oh, by the way, Trump America by Newt Gingrich. Great read. Anyway, here I am. It's 2000 whatever. I'm a lonely fucking West Virginia guy, a fucking resident of North Carolina, making more money than I knew what to do with. I wanted my son's here, so I won't even tell you how I wasted my money. But let's just say I blew it away. I blew or blown or blow away.
Is it cigarettes?
Yes, son, it's cigarettes.
Or is it the happy cigarettes?
Get out of here! I'm trying to do a video. You got your own channel. Not as successful as mine, but you have your own. Anyway, here I am. I built up. I got all the way up there. I'm a loan officer, and we're about, I don't know what, like this was after 9/11 and shit. Or I was sitting in there and I watched the fucking them terrorists hit the planes, kill all the fucking Americans. That I watched that. That was then. We watched it inside the bank. And outside the bank, we had an airport where planes literally flew over top of our building. And I'd go out there on smoke breaks and just watch the planes fly over and take pictures of them and shit because it's so close. So here I am tripping balls, and so is everybody the rest of the office. And, well, let me get back to where I moved up from. Cool. Okay, so I move up to, I go from copy boy to a full-fledged member, a full-fledged employee, Conseco Finance, and they moved me, guess where? After now this is during the anthrax outbreak, right? This is when everybody was receiving anthrax. Chad gets promoted to head of the mailroom. I get Miss Dottie's position. I'm the secretary. I'm over all the mail because I'm the one opening every letter.
Secretaries don't do as much as
I agree. A secretary is one of the most important partners about a business because they're the one representing.
You have to get shit on.
No, look, if you don't have a good secretary, like let's say let's say we're running a business here at Man Beast Fitness Center. What kind? You know what I mean? Secretary's everything. We need somebody with a sexy voice that can FaceTime with a sexy body and schedule personal workouts here at Man Beast Fitness Center, like I do on the regular for you guys. I wish I didn't smoke. I just want to make an anti-smoking ad every time I do. It is fucking sad. I am very disappointed. Let me get back to this. I'm never going to finish this fucking story. I'm going live all damn night. Man, no ladies into it anyway. Hell with it. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. Well, I used to go out and watch the planes fly over. And beside my bank, this is my bank. This is the runway. They had to fly over this to get to this. And this is during 9/11 when planes was hitting everything that was important. Thank God Conseco Finance wasn't that damn important. Anyway, I'm shitting balls. I'm sitting out there on that balcony. Sitting out there. They won't let us leave. I'm like, man, you guys, you know you got us in danger. These planes are flying over. They're like, no, you can't leave because I can't remember why they said they can't leave. Some kind of fucking, I don't remember why, but they wouldn't let us out there. I know I was begging to get the hell off out there. Because we had beside us, beside this, like literally beside this fucking airport, beside the runway, on this side of it is where um, this is where they held all their gas for the whole entire city of Greensboro, and probably more.
You're giving some pairs.
So I'm sitting there thinking, damn, one of them motherfuckers is going to drive into fucking one of them damn gas supply tanks, and it's going to fucking explode and wipe this whole fucking spot out. So I'm tripping balls. I'm on out of that motherfucker. I'm about ready to quit. I'm like, fuck it. I will die for my job. You know what I mean? Fuck it. I'm man to back up. I'm man to fuck up. Tell everybody calm down. Me and Keith, you know what I mean, took a leadership position because Keith is the one that wouldn't let me fucking leave. But I knew that if I kept following him, I'd follow my way up to wherever he stopped at. And I knew he was going all the way to the top. Anyway, they wouldn't let us leave. 9/11 happened. I was at that bank. Blah, blah, blah. Shitty story, shitty ending because I forgot how I wanted to end it. But anyway, as I'm working in this bank, I find out that the reason that I'm making these loans is because copies of these good loans are good loans. Conseco. If you guys or anybody that owned Conseco or had any type of part in the board of ownership or had any stock in Conseco, why did you have us selling our best loans to do this investment with Donald Trump in New Jersey in a parking building? Hmm? Why didn't we sell our C loans and our D loans and our F loans? Other than I couldn't sell them, and I tried, and Keith tried to sell them, he couldn't sell them either. The Bank of America, and all the other banks out there in Greensboro, North Carolina, there's only like 2 million of them. We're in there every day fucking buying loans, man. And we was selling these loans. We was selling our best loans. I'm like, man, we're gonna go fucking bankrupt. Only fucking thing I know we're keeping is the bad loans. I'm wanting to do in the copying. Nobody else can fucking see this but me. You know what I mean? Because nobody has put two and two together. They just think that they're fucking. I'm making these copies of these loans so they'll have them. They don't know they're gonna fucking sell them and invest the money. Okay. Only reason I know that is because of my relationship with Keith. Because at that time he would give me a ride home from work, or I'd give him a ride home from work, and or whatever. And anyway, they go in. Donald Trump, believe it or not, the GOAT, Donald Trump, negotiator himself, come in and straight up takes us to go. He talks us in. He is the person that taught Keith and the lady over the bank. I don't even remember your name. I don't even know if you even had so much pull as you did in this finance company because this was completely stupid. I seen it coming from a mile away. I'm like, we better get every dime we can now. We better work as hard as we can now. We better shift a few of these loans off to Sweden and shift a few dollars here off to this bank and then offshore and this bank offshore. And go ahead and drive down there and cash out and bring up a fucking West Virginia and bury it in the hole because you motherfuckers was driving us straight to bankruptcy. And that's what you did too. You sold our best loans, put us in bankruptcy. We went on a business trip. Donald Trump walks in Conseco Finance. Here I am. I'm like so proud to meet Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Not because he was like president. I don't wait for his president. But I liked him because he hosted Mike Tyson's fight in Las Vegas in Trump Towers. Well, he might have been on The Apprentice. It was right before he was either on The Apprentice or before The Apprentice. One of the two. Anyway, I kind of had a little man crush on him. Keith did too, and that's what got us. The man crush that we had on Donald Trump cost Conseco financed their entire business. We allowed him to talk us into selling A-plus loans. Now listen what I tell you what an A-plus loan is. This is somebody that's had a loan mortgage on their home for like fucking 10, 20 years and have never been a day late. That's a fucking A-plus. That's a loan you keep. And you're always going to profit from that loan as long as you own it. As long as you own the note to the mortgage, right? Even the B loans. B loans is people who had maybe just a late on a couple payments. You know what I mean? Maybe late on a couple mortgage payments, or maybe they was late on a boat yacht payment or some shit, whatever they was late on. But once you're late on a payment, you know what I mean, it goes against you. So that's how me and Keith came up to categorize the best loans from the shittiest ones. So we sold off all of our A-plus and B-plus loans. Donald Trump walks in, big dick swagging motherfucker. Here everybody's fucking. I'm trying to put my game face on like I'm gonna fucking smoke this fool. We're getting ready to go into his office. I'm getting ready. Keith Mason is getting ready to sell these fucking loans to Donald Trump. I'm gonna step in and finish a sale and close it because I'm a known closer. Keith, we already had a deal. Keith was going to propose the deal. I was going to close the deal because I'm a closer. I'm ABC all the way. I'm always be closing. That's why I get all the pussy because I asked for it up front. And if they say no, I move to the next one. It's percentages. Anyway, I digress.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Is the courts down at Palms?
Maybe. Anyway, I got to meet Donald Trump. We went in business with him. We went 50-50 on a parking building in New Jersey after us selling our bets. This was what the idea the bank thought they was going to do. Like, ooh, Donald Trump, we're going to business with him. We're guaranteed to make money, so we can afford to sell our best loans and have our loan officers out there hustling, getting us new loans to make up for the ones they sold off where they wouldn't get any income from.
I like touching.
Kids. Don't never have kids. When I get done with this video, I'm going to start working out, man. Nah, fuck it. Anyway, I got to meet Donald Trump. He set my ass on fire on a business deal. I got it. He set us on fire. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up. If you don't believe me, look it up. Google fucking Conseco Finance. Google Donald Trump. Google New Jersey parking building. And then Google Conseco Finance bankruptcy. Because it all happened in that. I believe in that order. But anyway, I seen it coming. I knew the bank was going to bankrupt. I was either going to have to find another job at a bank or fucking come home. So I took my 401k. I took my street smarts that I learned here in the great state of West Virginia. Built me a little nest egg up and retired and has not worked since. But Mr. Trump, sir, I hold no grudges, even though I lost the best job I ever had. I mean, sir, this was the best job. This was a dream job. This was a poor boy from the fucking hills of West Virginia that went in to a corporation, a finance corporation without a fucking college education, was the only high school graduate that was that was a loan officer or worked in that bank, period. And that was all due thanks to office politics. Because if you know office politics, it's not what you know, it's who you know. And let's let one off for Keith Mason. That's my homie. They're going to call the police on me here in a minute. They're going to think I broke out the shot of a bunch of meth heads again. I got my dogs going crazy. I'm scared shit out of them now. Anyway, if you guys want some, come get some. I'm in the comments. It's time for me to get my Swoll Sunday on. We 35 minutes into this and me just telling you about my fucking... Telling you about my finances. What? You know the rest. Should I even finish it? Y'all know the rest. So here you go. In the comments. Want some? Come get some. I'll be over here. I'll be over here getting all kinds of games. Because even though where I live is a Republican, totally Republican place, I think they might be a Democrat out there somewhere. If he is, he better stay hid, not let nobody know it. Burn him out. Oh, shit. What I won't do, my fans. This is all for y'all. I'm gonna get on here today. I don't want you to sub, by the way. I don't fucking care. I'm never asking you guys to fucking subscribe to shit again. Either you fucking like my content or you don't. I don't give a fuck. After that Cowboys, watching that Cowboys game today, shit. I was live during that shit. I made a complete fucking jackass out of myself. I didn't count, but I think that was 10. If that wasn't 10, let me know in the comments. This is for all the ladies out there that like seeing men without their shirt on and a deep cut down on a fucking body pointing towards their penis. Does anybody know what the V muscles I'm talking about is actually called? You know, like you got your muscles, then you got that fucking two muscles that points down towards the big giant 9 3/4 inch cock. Oh. I hate fucking doing sit-ups. It's so boring. Yeah. Getting all kinds of games. Oh. Oh, yeah. See what I'm doing? My first fucking video I put out was a workout video. And I'm going to compare myself from then and now. See how much more ripped I've got. Swoll Sunday, bitches. I would be on Facebook arguing about the Cowboys loss, but I'm fucking them two fucking girl at fucking A. Harley Quinn and Butch Chastity got me fucking kicked off Facebook. Fucking whores. Want to talk shit. Yeah, they talking shit, but when I started embarrassing them, calling them fucking skanks, and found the pictures unfiltered of the fucking ugly bitches, oh, that's when they got me. I made a rhyme up. I can't remember what it was. I think, a rhyme by Dr. Seuss. I think you a skank. Called her Skankarella. The bitch that ate Harley Quinn. That fucking tattoos though, because she had like tattoos though down there. It just, I don't know. Some people like tattoos, like you got them on your arms, neck, shit, and that's all right. But if you're a girl and you got fucking tattoos, I mean, full chest covered tattoos, I never want to see your fucking boobs. Please keep them hidden, and never show them unless somebody asks to see them. Never volunteer that shit. I'm pretty sure it is disgusting. All right, looks like we got 1,232 viewers in right now. Wow, the chat's going crazy. I gotta do reps, guys. I can't sit here and talk on the fucking interwebs all night. Hey, Chaco! I done got fucking started, a head start on you little bitch ass. I'll get my workout partner. Looks like he wants some. What you doing, buddy? Need to clean the studio, yo. You need to get these trip hazards out of the way. Oh, shit, there went everything. Motherfucking lighting anyway. Computer's still on. But it's offline, though. Baba Booey, what the fuck you doing to the fucking light? You drunk ass motherfucker. Fucking up my life. Baba Booey, he's a Siamese Corona cat. If you don't like Joe Biden, he'll call you back. Mr. Hanky, the Christmas tree. Well, we almost got it. We're about to find this damn short. Dude, what do you think I'm doing, huh? What do you think I'm doing? You gotta take a guess. Give you one guess. You're pretty smart kid. I think you'll get it. Man, I just shook the wires that come on a minute ago. How much you doing back there? Oh, do you reckon your mom or somebody went out back and unplugged me? You got your phone on you? So I can see to turn the light on? Or do you have a flashlight? No, somebody owns a flashlight. Turn some lights on. No shit. Hey, just reach me a light. Come on, baby. Solar, baby, solar. We don't need that shit.
Watch this.
Watch this. Oh. One of these days, I'll buy myself one from this studio. Won't it be great?
This is mom's phone.
Yours is better than hers, though. I got lighter. You can take her phone back. Right, you working. 1 + 1 ain't equal to 2.
Plug in.
Aha! Yeah! Yeah! Back live. I'm gonna end this, redo this. We're getting ready to get it on up here in Man Beast Fitness Center. It's Sunday, Swoll Day. And if you fuckers out there sitting on the couch eating them ho-hos want some, come get some. Yeah. I'm gonna stop this thing. I know I fucking turned it off 3 or 4 times. I know there's I know there's 112 of you on here right now in the comments and it's watching live, but please bear with me. I know this stream sucks. I'm ending it and I'm gonna start a new and fresh one. Wait a minute, not yet, I didn't finish it. I'm starting the next new video, giving you guys a chance to get it maybe in your floor. You don't need all the weights. You don't need this and that. All you need is if you have stairs in your home, I find that the best way to do push-ups. And stairs are probably the best workout that you can get if you don't have the equipment that we have here at Man Beast Fitness Center. And if you want some, I'll be in the comments. Just come get some.